Take it all off, dude.
You gotta leave your worldly possessions behind. It's a very religious experience.
Fling your shoes off, throw your head. Here it comes!
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3-Hit Combo Podcast. My name is Matt. I have a conflicting opening here today because I had one plan and then a wrench got thrown into the plan. So I'm just going to say to my left is Andy. We'll start with that. I feel like that's the most important thing here today is that Andy is here. Skyler has also shown up.
I'm the wrench.
And I was going to open this up saying happy birthday to Tam.
Aww.
But Skyler showed up, so you got deranked.
Hey,
Twice, actually.
happy birthday to you too, Matt.
My birthday is tomorrow.
Ooh, I gotta find
That's
a,
sweet.
I gotta find a dumbass game for you.
Yeah. Well, it's the Steam sale, so there's lots of dumbass games available.
I found one that was just a Netflix and chill simulator.
That's so fuck. Do you actually get to fuck? Do you fuck?
I don't know.
Do you fuck? I'll download Steam if you fuck.
Maybe yourself?
What was the what was the dick game that you sent me, Matt? Or maybe it was you, Andy.
Genital jousting.
Yeah, that was not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that sent, and then I played it on the ship. A bunch of dudes looking over my shoulder like, what the fuck?
How do we play?
What in the whole entire fuck?
No, that's the whole thing. You fuck holes. Like that's that's all of it. That's the whole thing.
So, like, is this like a real life game or?
Has anyone bought Mount Your Friends for you? That game's actually fun.
Yeah, Now Your Friends is actually.
You have to like continue making like a humid pyramid, like higher and higher.
Some
Yeah,
crazy banana hammocks.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger looking motherfuckers. I know.
exactly. Yeah. That's a fun game. That's super fun. Tam, you doing anything for your birthday?
Yesterday I had a murder mystery party. That was it was pretty fun.
Is that why people were worried about you?
No.
Did you die in the murder mystery?
People were worried about me yesterday
You got those
because
calls too.
I fell asleep with my phone not on the charger, and it was an hour late to work. And so my boss was like, called my mother. Was like, "Hey,
Hey, is your son dead?
have you heard from Tam? He hasn't been here in the past hour." And my
She was
mom
like, "No,
went,
he's probably dead."
"It's time for me to go ballistic.
Activate the phone tree.
I care about my son so much that I must call everyone I know." Hey, great aunt from Alabama. Have you seen Tam today?
Is Tam in Alabama?
Is Tam in Alabama?
Did she really?
No,
Oh,
but
that'd be
man,
great.
I got everybody looked for me. Like, and it makes me feel really awesome, but at the same time, it was like, I'm sorry I fell asleep with my phone not on the charger and I missed my alarm. I woke up and I went there. It was bad timing though, because my sister tried to drive by my house and I had already gotten up and went to work.
Oh,
So we can't find his car.
He's
'Cause
not
it's
home.
en route to where it needs to be. My phone was still dead about 45 minutes into my shift, and I look at my boss and I go, "Hey, my phone's still dead, so I didn't call you. Did you ever text my mom that I'm here?" He's like, "No."
Oh no.
I was like, "Could you do that? Would that be a thing? You messaged her first. This could have been our little secret, but you had to blab."
You
fucking
had to
narc.
blab.
She called me twice, and I said I'd look around for you. And you weren't in my apartment, so I mean that was kind of all where I wanted to look.
It makes sense.
And
It's all that you were required to look legally.
yeah, otherwise it's entrapment or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
left.
that's how entrapment works.
Look
Exactly.
right. Well, he's not here.
He's
That's
not
cool.
on the couch with me.
Huh.
Guess I'm gonna-
About an hour ago, he was on my
Not
lap.
one of these two dudes sucking me off. So I guess I don't know where he is.
Hey, one of you, Tam?
No.
Look
Take
up
off
at
the-
me.
Take off the leather mask.
Put this horse mask on now. This is where it's going.
Don't you fucking say nay. That was a good fucking joke, Skyler. That was a good joke. I got a lot of mileage out of that joke.
It's a deep comedy vein.
So Andy and I were playing some GTA Online. It was pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, I saw some clips from that.
Yeah, Andy eating shit on the motorcycle. That was really funny.
You know what's another good eat shit game is Trials Fusion.
Oh god, I'm sure.
The amount of eat shit in that game is fantastic.
And I downloaded that on PlayStation Plus for this month.
Good.
It's free. So
Yeah, Eric and I were playing Human Fall Flat. It's a great one. It's a 3D puzzle platformer with like really. You've seen Gang Beasts?
Yeah.
The fight. It's the same physics engine, but just like a puzzle platformer.
Oh, all right.
Gang Beast is a fucking blast. I love how like sometimes if you get someone like just right in a corner, you can just like pummel them with punches like the whole game because they can't get out.
You're done. You're gonna sit in this corner. You're in timeout, baby.
That's a good game, and Duck Game is a good party game too. Oh, and Stick Fight, the game.
Overcooked is awesome.
Oh god, Overcooked is a friendship ender. There was a lot of screaming in that game, like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's not how things work.
I feel the same way about
Wash the fucking plates.
Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one like, what the fuck do you mean? What kind of wires? There's like 4 types of wires. There's like 8 puzzles that involve wires.
Hey,
fuck you.
Hey, I figured out symbols. Of course you figured out symbols, Sarah. It's the easiest fucking thing to do. I'm over here doing complex wires, you dumb bitch. Fuck you.
I got a diagram with 8 circles or some shit.
I get it's your anniversary, but fuck off.
I was watching some Let's Players do that, and they're like, look at the label on the bottom of the bomb. Are there any vowels? And he's like, I don't know what vowels are.
Oh no.
I would have just...
read.
This is what happens when anybody can have a YouTube account.
Yeah.
It was us.
Yeah, we could play that game anytime. I have that game.
All right.
And I think I have the manual printed.
Oh, nice. We the last time we played it, we put it on an iPad.
Oh, really?
That's a mistake.
Nope.
That's you get 6 people to do one bomb, and you go. You get these 2 modules. You get these 2 modules. And you just hand them out like homework. You figure this shit out.
That's how when I played it, that we split it up between multiple people.
Oh, okay.
It was at the hospital, oddly enough. So we're talking about bombs in the hospital.
Please.
Oh, that probably went well.
We're just like, I had it on my laptop, and I was like, all right, which wire?
Wire bros.
Yeah, that good game. Maybe not the best setting.
Yeah.
Skyler, so it's been a while.
Yeah, I've been on a little hiatus, thinking of funny things.
He pulls out like a big notebook. He's like, so October 5th.
So I posted up on Facebook that I ran into Santa Claus in the middle of I think it was April.
Okay.
That was fun. He was at Cracker Barrel.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
That makes sense that Santa would be a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. He was in like this big decal car with him and Mrs. Claus on the side of it, and it said "Just be Claus." So I think that was.
I think Cracker Barrel is where he
local
carbo
branding.
loads before
Cargo loads before the winter
winter. Yeah.
hibernation.
But then I had the realization, one of the funnier things that I thought of on my hiatus is that Cracker Barrel's just Hot Topic for old people. It's just,
Yeah. Oh, I picked up this George Strait CD that I'm gonna put into the CD player my kids gave
You
me.
wanna take that mic off the stand and stand up, and I could put a spotlight on you.
Work on my tight 5.
Yeah. Hey, so have you ever been to Hot Top and Cracker Barrel? Basically the same, right?
I know that guy.
But yeah, I mean, been pretty cool. I went to Costa Rica. That was fun.
Yeah, that looked like fun. I saw some pictures.
Yeah, it a lot of people in like really good shape go to the beaches for vacation.
Yeah.
I was not one of them. My wife was like, "Why are you always wearing a t-shirt down at the beach?" Really hairy. I'm just like I'm exceptionally hairy.
I'm not wearing
Look
a
at these
t-shirt.
guys.
Do you see these people? That guy's back is bigger than my face.
walked onto the set of a cologne ad. God.
I actually had a flashback to your wedding yesterday.
Yeah.
Ollie the trolley drove by me, and I was like, "Oh, Ollie,
That was a good time.
That was like the one thing I didn't want to do.
really?"
Like, I was like, we could all just like drive separately.
No, Erica's parents are going to listen to this podcast.
Oh
No, no, you've outed it.
Yeah, Erica's gonna listen to this podcast and be like, "It was a fun idea." No, I just like,
You just get home and she's just pale and kind of dead. Hey,
yeah, just crinkled up face glaring at me.
You just hear the printer going, You just look over at your papers.
If you go straight home after the podcast, that means I uploaded it really fast.
Yeah, you did a great job.
You know, and we did. My internet got upgraded last week, so you know.
ooh.
What are you rocking? I mean, you can brag to us, your friends, and your buddies. What are you hitting?
Well, I'm hitting that big 10 megabits upload
Oh my god.
and the 100 megabits download.
Oh yeah.
But although this computer hooked straight to the router, 130.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My nipples are erect.
Yeah.
Getting that premium gold, platinum, Excelsior membership on.
Yeah.
Pornhub loads so fast now.
Pornhub is very optimized. There was no troubles with Pornhub
Optimized.
at any speed.
Pornhub is actually like they legit know what they're doing.
Oh my god, they do.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
That's what happens when everyone in the universe funds you.
Yeah.
That's how that works. When you have unlimited funds. Pornhub has more money than NASA.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see how much Pornhub is worth.
And find out how much
hopefully
NASA's
only one
worth.
of them has explosions.
All
Zing.
right, take your mic off the stand. Stand up.
Done.
Hand me that lamp, and I'll put a spotlight on you.
Hey everyone, have you ever thought about how hey Skyler, what was that restaurant you said?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel's just like the Spencer's for old people?
Spencer's for old people.
Just different.
It's very wrinkly.
Like, you didn't know Cracker Barrel. Come on.
Pornhub is very close to being worth $4 billion.
I know for a fact they were the ones that set the trend for preview video, like when you hover your mouse over and the video plays a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was there first.
Yeah, I remember there was some heat on Twitter about that when
YouTube started doing it, and Pornhub's
where'd
like,
you get that idea? YouTube?
I like that Pornhub. I think somewhere in Minnesota, like hired a whole bunch of like snow plow removal.
Oh, yeah, they,
services
like-
because the city couldn't.
they did some plowing.
Yeah, they're genius.
Yeah,
Their Twitter's also fucking gold.
yep. If Pornhub's good at one thing, it's plowing. All right, I'm gonna stand up.
Andy, whenever you feel like saying something funny, let us know, okay? We'll adjust your mic.
We're going to blast you so hard.
Oh, come on. Sit the fuck back down!
Andy gets hit with tomato.
Heck, heckle.
Who brought a tomato to the podcast?
Who's eating fruit? Or who's eating veg? Well, I guess
It's
it's
a
fruit.
fruit,
Yeah.
man.
Who's eating fruit?
I'm glad we made sure everyone knew it was fruit. If there is one thing I want anyone to take away from this podcast, it's that tomato is a fruit.
Mission accomplished, boys. Let's go home.
Back it up.
Back it up.
And a tomato-based fruit salad is salsa.
Like Pace. Pace Salsa, our
Pace
sponsor for
salsa, our
this week.
sponsor. Our unwilling sponsor for the last 5 years.
The tasty taste you put in your face. Taste.
Good throwback, Sam. I'm surprised you could remember that far back when you were prenatal.
It's a good fucking joke.
I don't mean to drag you on your 14th birthday.
No, it's okay. I've just recently had to purchase myself a bush so that women can respect me.
Merkin.
My parents got it for me.
Here's a birthday, Merkin Tam. Go out into the world.
Yeah, and by
Birthday
they got it
Merkin.
for me, I mean they got me a $20 Amazon gift card, and I had to do all the heavy lifting for the bush. But I'm going to go home and hot glue to my scrot.
Nice.
Then you can be a real man.
Then I'll be a real man.
Did you pay extra for the color match? Or?
So that was a $25 thing, and I only had the 20 on the card.
So it doesn't no color match.
Yeah.
It's made of nylon too, not like even fake or real hair.
All right.
We just shaved Skyler's beard.
Yeah. Speaking of
I don't think I
Skyler,
could handle that much beard on my balls.
speaking of Skyler's beard, it's so mighty that mine ran away. If you've noticed.
Yes.
I'm actually
That
kind of like
beard.
scared that I'm gonna be like rubbing it against the mic because I can feel it just barely touching. I'm like, oh, it's gonna sound like garbage.
It's so good.
It's a good beard.
It's funny that you say like you're worried about that because was it last week that I still had the beard last week and I was like I was like purposely rubbing it against the mic like can people hear this?
This quality podcast.
And Skyler's
How is this sonic experience for you all?
and Skyler's over here like just make sure it doesn't touch the microphone. Get to be professional.
Does Erica like the beard? Does she?
She likes it more than me.
All right. Then
Really?
I talked about like trimming it down or shaving it off, and she's not about it. She wants me to look like fucking Oakenshield from The Hobbit.
Paul Bunyan over here.
Okay, well I got a bunch of gaming news. You guys want to get into that?
yeah, I guess.
Huh? I'm trying to get you guys all riled up here. You want to get into gaming news?
Oh boy!
Yeah, Dad, yeah.
Oh god, that's creepy.
Just touch me.
Gaming
Yes,
news
Daddy.
so great, you'll be coming back for more. This is gaming news.
Have you seen the tweet that's like, you guys gotta stop calling guys daddy. My son's gonna have to call me like brah or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you all ruined the word daddy.
Yeah.
Hey, so the Spyro the Dragon remake's coming out soon.
Hell yeah.
Everybody excited for that? Everybody
Yeah.
likes Spyro.
I was more excited for Crash. I mean, I like Spyro, but Crash was my jam.
Has
What
anyone
the
played Spyro
fuck?
recently?
A couple years ago?
It doesn't age well.
Really?
I didn't.
I was having fun.
We're talking about the PlayStation 1 ones, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, not that Skylanders bullshit.
Cracked out Spyro.
Cracked Spyro.
I
Down on his luck Spyro. Beej in the alleyway Spyro.
buy $20 worth of pubes on Amazon Spyro.
Spyro had like a weird dog dick, or
I-
he got like a regular dick?
He's got a regular dick. I've seen plenty of DeviantArt
Go
to
on
confirm.
DeviantArt and just look up Spyro. You don't even have to add anything dirty.
Go
It's
to
gonna show up.
go to rule34.net.
The first Spyro game I ever played, I watched a friend play Spyro a bunch back in Bama. And then when I got up to Omaha, I got a GameCube, and I was like, I would like to play Spyro on the GameCube. And that game was memorable enough for me to know I had it, but I don't remember anything else besides that.
Well, just looking at Rule 34 Spyro.
Oh, I can see it in the reflection. Ew.
I would say normal dick is not quite the whole story.
Barbed.
Ooh.
It's a dragon dick.
All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah,
Got a bunch of
We're going down a
Streisand's
weird
on it.
route.
well, it's got. I imagine it has scales on it, so it only goes one way. If you get it in, it's not coming back out. It's like shark skin.
Well, so right now we're looking at something that weighs about just under 6 pounds. It's about 22 inches tall, 17 inches wide, 22 inches deep, and that is the Crystal Dragon statue for Spyro.
Oh, I thought you were talking fucking baseball stats. On the fucking dick.
$900.
Wow.
You can buy a Crystal Dragon statue.
People will do that.
900?
$900.
That's really cool. I actually really dig that.
Pre-orders
For
come on
the four
July
people who do it.
27th.
Does that 900 include the game, or do you still have to get the game?
Oh,
I 900 better include a pee-pee touch.
sorry guys, I've made a mistake. 900 is for 2. You can get one for $474.
Oh, so you save 25.
Yeah, if you get 2.
if you bundle
Well,
together.
I'm sorry, you save $50 if you get 2.
Right.
I wonder if they'll have those on like the Costco pallets.
No, the game is not included, Andy.
Oh, that's fucking $450. A good game better be.
And these will ship February 2019. They look just like the dragons before you free them, you know.
It's a
Oh,
It
that's
sounds
what
really
they're going
cool.
for. Okay, I
Uh-huh.
thought it was just a crystal thing of Spyro. But that's cool.
Spyro fucking Lola Bunny. That was the first picture I saw whenever he pulled it up on 34.
Everything. Lola Bunny's transcended
Obvious.
every reality. She's
Yeah.
in all of the fan fictions.
Hey, so if
She
you go
awakened
to
things.
if you go to Sega Forever's Facebook page, you can give them ideas on what their Sega candles should smell like.
Sweat.
They're making Sega candles.
Should smell like
Smell like fast.
Gotta go fast.
It should smell like poor 2D to 3D changes.
Chili Dogs is gonna win, right?
Chili Dogs is up
asking
there.
if they're asking the internet, it's going to be something ridiculous.
Folks have been chiming in with suggestions like Streets of Rage roast chicken, Shenmue cherry blossoms,
That's good. That's
oh,
good.
chili dogs,
Of course.
and the smell of the 90s dust left on one of the Mega Drive cartridges.
how do you would
I
you
would-
replicate that?
Yeah, I would say the smell of burning Dreamcast.
Cast drive after it hasn't been turned on for years.
I've always wanted to get my dad like one of those like sawdust candles, but they're always from like Yankee Candle Company, so it's like, hey, it's a $40 for a candle.
Well, that's what you get for them R&Ding fucking sawdust. They gotta make that
You gotta
nut back
recoup that.
somewhere, dude. What are you asking for?
Yeah,
Parody in the candle market. That's what I'm asking for.
Get on it. 3-hit combo candles.
3-hit candles.
3-hit candles.
got it.
It
Brandon,
just
DM.
smells like the four of us in a room for 6 hours.
We
Doesn't smell like this room after we're done.
be the worst.
4 people in a tight room for an hour.
I went
No air moving.
I went Christmas shopping with the wife, and
That's pretty fucked up because it's June.
She liked to get it done early. I see.
no, this was last Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Since I've been on the podcast that Christmas. And for some reason, she had to get fucking candles for everybody. But she's always like congested and allergic to everything, so she can't smell. And
You
I can
had to
smell
be
it.
her nose.
yeah, and we had to go to Yankee Candle, and she kept handing me candles. Like, what does this smell like? What does this smell like? And eventually, everything just smelled like fucking Yankee Candle. It smelled like the goddamn explosion of perfume that Yankee Candle is.
You need
like
like a palate cleanser.
It's the anti-M's.
It's crazy how whenever Erica went into that store, they took all the labels and threw them away for what the candles smell like. That's nuts.
She's gonna be waiting for you too.
It's a really rude thing to have done to a customer, especially as loyal as Erica. Erica almost said Stamp Joyce.
No, she's still stamped.
Erica Stamp.
Yeah.
She just knew the inevitable of it was going to end
I'm not
in
going to
pretty
go through the
soon.
trouble of changing the name. Like,
Dude, it's actually a
This is a
shitload of
shit.
paperwork.
This will last 4 months tops. So
Have you seen them Joyce boys? You want me to put my name next to that?
exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
there is 2 of them.
But yeah, she kept handing me stuff like, "Does this smell good?" And I'd get like, rammed straight in my face because I'm moving around, trying to look
dodge
like
these fucking candles.
I'm trying to look like I'm interested in wax.
And your nose is bruised because it keeps getting hit with jars.
Yeah, exactly. I'm walking out of there with a bloody nose. Like, no, I just smell blood. Everything smells like blood.
And pennies. It just smells like pennies.
Need to use their bathroom to like use a neti pot. Palate cleanse your nose so you can smell new smells again.
Oh man, that's the
you
most
think the people-
hipsterest fucking thing I've ever heard. just hipsters going in, neti pot candles as an afternoon date. Let's just go and smell all the candles.
God, that's we should. I'm gonna email Portlandia and tell them like, hey, you should have a scene where they're going to a candle smelling festival, but they got to neti pot their noses between each candle,
Flavored a palate cleanse. Yeah.
and one of them has a flannel neti pot koozie.
That's fucking funny.
Do you think the people that work there just have no sense of smell anymore? Like, it's eventually just gone?
They're all dogs.
I never forget.
They're not elephants. What?
Well, smell is most closely attached to memory.
Wow.
This candle smells like I'm a good boy.
Oh, that's a bad boy candle.
He's such a bad dog. He's such a bad dog.
Is that a bacon candle, or do you have bacon in your pocket? So there is a war going on in Splatoon 2.
Isn't that what that game's about?
Yes, it's a war game.
Pulp versus no pulp. Splatfest.
How about fucking orange juice is gross? How about that one? Is it a third option?
Yeah, that's not an option. So
I'll
don't
turn off
buy
my
the game.
Switch, you little bitches. Fuck you. Fuck Nintendo.
Okay, so we have Tam down
You
for.
heard it here first. Fuck Nintendo.
Fuck Nintendo.
Ian Cardwell, one of the biggest Legend of Zelda fans I know.
Fuck Nintendo. Orange juice sucks.
All right, so we have Tam down for no orange juice. Where do you guys stand on the pulp versus no pulp?
I don't care. Either one's fine.
I don't care either.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of meat in my juice. A little
Okay.
bit. Something that reminds me that it's fruit that I'm consuming.
Like, I guess I would prefer pulp over no pulp, but I could drink either or. It's fine.
You know, I think I would ask for no pulp, but if they gave me pulp, I would not be like, what the fuck is this?
The only orange juice I drink is Dr. Pepper.
And then the waitress is like, just pick the pulp out. So I'm here with
Can I get a coffee filter and then a second glass? I'm just going to sieve this through.
Can I get some chopsticks? Pick the pulp out.
Of all the instruments, you picked literally just two straight sticks.
It's Occam's razor. Simplest solution. 2 sticks.
I think a razor would be easier than 2 sticks.
No, you would just be cutting up the pulp finer.
Good, no pulp.
At that
Thank
point,
you.
yeah, then at that point, you know, like how fine does the pulp have to get for the pulp not to actually be there?
Man, just individual strings.
Pulp philosophy.
And it's just a nice puree.
I think it's more Pulp Fiction. Fucking crushed it, everybody. I'm done. It's over.
This is it. End the podcast. We're done.
Yeah, that's a good place to end this. So you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/
I finally got
Damn.
the last joke.
Bethesda is suing Warner Brothers over similarities between Westworld and Fallout Shelter.
I haven't played the Westworld game, but I saw screenshots, and it looks a lot like Fallout Shelter.
Bethesda is calling the game, quote, a blatant ripoff. Speaking of Fallout Shelter, I started recently playing that again, and I made sure I set aside 2 women for breeding purposes.
As
That's
you
what
do.
I do.
Yeah.
As you do.
I like how like dystopian Fallout Shelter accidentally is.
Oh, just put it
It's like, yeah, you can have parents and children. It's like, no, I'm choosing them 2 specifically because they have bad stats to work anywhere. And you 2 will be my breeding ladies.
My breeders.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. I went to download the game again on my phone. And the only reason I'm not playing it right now is because of the space on my phone. And I was like, man, I got to do cleanup. Nope. Sorry. Don't make your game so big and immersive and whatever. Just try to play a fucking phone game.
Man, when they added quests, that game got good.
Yeah?
Because when it first came out, I was like, all right, this is a cool little city builder. This is nice. But then they added quests, and damn, it's cool.
Speaking of Fallout, I have just been absolutely modding the piss out of New Vegas.
Which is what you do.
I feel like that's the secondary game people purchase anytime they buy a Bethesda game is how can I mod this so much to where it's not working? Not that game.
I have modded it to the point that big fights become a slideshow.
Nice.
So I think I win.
Checkmate,
I gotta,
Bethesda.
yeah, yeah, checkmate. This is the best gaming experience. 10 FPS.
Yeah, let's make this happen.
I'm starting to get the Skyrim itch again too. I have still never beat the main story in that game.
Are you kidding?
Are you? Really?
I'm so sorry, guys.
Like, actually?
Yeah, I've never beat the main story.
Huh.
You know what? That's actually more common than you'd think. That was one of the major games that people played on the ship, and like half of them didn't even know. Like, if you talked about like the fucking Dovahkiin Throat of the World, people didn't even know where the fuck that was. Like, no one ever went there. They're just like, oh yeah, there was some shouting in the sky when I first started the game, but that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So fucking whatever. It didn't happen again.
And one of the best things about like modding a game is just simply browsing like the most downloaded mods.
Yes.
Because it's like, we got bug fixes, texture, new terrain, realistic nude bodies, new radio stations, killable children,
More boobies.
more boobs, vagina textures.
Yeah, when I vagina
4K.
textures, you can see each lip. When I played Skyrim, because my good buddy Skyler was in boot camp, and so he gave me his PS3 to hold on to, and so I did everything except for the main story until the 3 days he told me he was going to be back. And I was like, all right, I guess we got to fucking bum rush this main plot. Just fucking, we're sprinting through. I get it. Thank you. Bye. I'm yelling too.
That's
Where's
cool.
Roda? Yeah, dragons and what? Dragon Reign.
Hey, did you try playing Skyrim on your Alexa?
No, you know what? I have not done that yet. I should do that.
What?
You can play Skyrim on Alexa now. It's basically like a text-based adventure. She'll talk you out, and then you tell her what to do.
She'll talk you down.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
My Alexa talks me down every hour on the hour. It's not worth it. Thanks, Alexa.
You're welcome.
Or she talks down to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, you stupid fuck.
Wake up, asshole.
The Apple Watch kind of does that. It'll be like 5 p.m. and it'll be like, hey, if you just were to take a 15-minute jog, you could close that ring. And I'm like, no, we're good. I'm not going to do that now.
15-minute jog. Fuck off.
Blowing
You know
up
what else I
grass.
could do? Take you off. I can just put you on the counter.
Guess what? You're going in the drawer now.
I'm gonna put you on my cat. We're gonna fill that ring out twice.
For some reason, it's making me think of like Detroit Become Human. It's your Android. I'm going to put you in the closet.
I watched the Let's Play of that game. That game was real cool.
Was it two best friends play?
No, it was Jacksepticeye. I went to look at Markiplier, but he didn't have one. I got
Jacksepticeye, huh? How many times did he yell?
at the beginning of every video, and I had to deal with it, and I had to really cancel quick before he finished at the end. And I was like, God, we got to click the next one. Hurry, please, hurry. I can't handle it. I was watching the Grumps play, and they got like a bit through it, and I was like, I actually need to know what happens right now. So I'm going to go down the rabbit hole while I'm editing these videos. Fucking, we jammed it.
I'm actually not a huge fan of when the Grumps play like a long game like that, because all their episodes are 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like they barely get through anything.
Yeah.
Whereas like a good 30-minute episode, it's like, that's a good chunk of time right there.
Right there.
Shit,
I should
dude.
get off the toilet. I think I'm going to get a hemorrhoid. I can't feel my legs.
Smartphones have like made going to the bathroom the best and worst situation. I'll like both my legs will be asleep, and I'm like, all right, I guess it's time to probably get up.
1800s were real bad for shitting. 2018, we fixed it. That's what we gave to society. We fixed shitting, everyone.
Oh, speaking of smartphones, Pokemon Go's long-delayed trading feature is now live. You can trade in Pokemon Go,
We could be friends.
and you can make friends.
Oh,
Well, you can't make friends. You just be friends.
Yeah, you
you have
just
to
be
make
friends.
friends on your own.
Yeah, you have to do that yourself.
Fuck you, Nintendo, for not making me friends. Nintendo's going downhill. 2018 is their worst year.
Yeah, the friend feature actually started out, you had to be like above level 30 to do it, like the first day or two. Because I went in to do it, like one of my friends was like, here, add me on Pokemon Go. And I went in, and it's like, sorry, you're not a high enough level cap's like 30. And I was like, well, that's fucked up. And then I came back the next day, and it was like, yeah, I guess we can let you have friends.
It was probably to filter out people. So it's like, hey, we're gonna baby launch this, but only 30 and up because that's kind of hard to get to. Let's see if this fucking works first. Hold on. Oh, it worked. All right, everybody can now come in.
that's neat.
So if you're members of Team Mystic or Valor, go ahead. But if you're a Team Instinct member,
I'm nothing anymore.
that's true. You are.
I'm a loose.
That's right.
That's true. You are nothing.
I'm a loose cannon cop.
I don't even know what team are you on, Skyler.
I'm a mystic.
Son of a bitch. You got two Mystic assholes sitting right next to each other.
I don't know what I am.
You're Mystic.
Am I?
Yeah. I remembered, at least. Remember, because when the game came out, we all chose 3 different teams just instinctively. Like, we didn't even plan
Wow, it's
it.
a weird that you used that word. That's really weird that was the one that you picked right then and there.
You know, shut the fuck up, Tam.
I didn't notice that you didn't pick it valorly. That's really that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't
We did that intuitively.
Mystically. with bones.
Friday the 13th, the game will not get any new content anymore.
I read this headline, but I did not read into the article. Like,
There-
due to legal troubles?
There's an ongoing legal battle over the rights to the Friday the 13th franchise. And because of this, Friday the 13th, the game developers, they cannot add anything to the game.
That's really weird.
They can't add, they had to scrap all their plans for future DLC, which include Uber Jason, new camp counselors.
Say
and
Uber Jason?
Yeah, Uber
Fucking
Jason.
drives you around.
Where do you need to go? I need to leave to get away from Jason. Perfect. I'll drive you away.
get in.
New camp counselors, and they were going to have a Grendel spaceship map from Jason X.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now they can't do anything. Gun Media has mentioned that they can't even add so much as a bush to the game.
You can buy a bush
How
for
did they
$20
get-
on Amazon.
How'd they get this far then?
Because
Without all the copyright.
Well, the legal battle is now, like, stretching out to the point that they don't know who owns the franchise anymore.
So they had it legally. Like, everything was
Yeah.
chill. And then apparently this came up, and it's been like I don't know, mom and stepmom. It's 2018. Fuck off. I don't know what we can do with Friday the 13th. So we'd rather do nothing than get in trouble.
Yeah, and they mentioned, like, well, technically we could, like, develop content and then, you know, hope that the lawsuit turns out in our favor, but then
that's just labor.
but then when it doesn't, like, you've just wasted your past year making new stuff for a game you can never use,
Yeah.
which is
Unless it accidentally leaks online. In the
Accidentally.
accidental internet.
the only thing they can do now is server maintenance and bug fixes.
Well, at least they can do bug fixes.
So they can
That's
take
nice.
out bushes, but they can't add bushes?
You know, that would lead me to believe yes.
I think they could reskin the bush or like move a bush.
They can move, but the lawyers get in and are like,
That bush
"You're
is
missing 3 bushes. What happened?"
It was they were high. People were glitching in them.
The coordinates of that bush is not the same as yesterday. Here's the X and Y.
You moved the bush.
I know Matt plays it a lot more than I do.
Excuse me.
Pokemon Go,
We're friends now.
and I added you.
Oh, did you? Nintendo and Xbox are BFFs now.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of,
That's
This is
really
a-
cool.
Really fucking funny campaign.
they're really trying to get Sony on the crossplay wagon, which would be cool. Just
It won't
'cause-
happen.
Just
Sony's
you know,
too
for
like,
the players would like it.
Yeah.
You know.
Sony's too like, you see all this money. I love their response though when someone asked them. It was like the most avoid the question response. Like, we've got 80 million. Basically, it was like, we've got 80 million active players. Fucking play with them.
Skyler, you caught a Pidgey today?
I did. Yeah. It's pretty big moment for me.
I don't want to be on the podcast anymore.
And Andy, you caught a Cleffa 2+ days ago.
Yeah, that might have been like a month ago.
Welcome to 3 Hit Combo Podcast,
jeez,
where we
Andy.
all sit around and talk about our fucking Pokemon Go accounts.
Isn't this game fun, Andy and
Holy
Skyler?
Shit.
It's so much fun. I just got an Eevee that should update what you see about my activities.
Wow, it's
What I got going on in my
Wow,
life.
there's a Teddy Ursa near me, and I do not fucking want it.
man. This,
Why don't you play anymore? Do you?
So I just didn't play for a bit. I just undownloaded it because I didn't have room on my phone. Memorized.
big game.
It was taking up some shit. I got podcasts and shit to listen to. So I downloaded it again whenever Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu to the mall. And I downloaded it at 3 in the morning. And I was like laying in bed. And I pressed login. And it says, "We can't find your account." And I went, okay. And I deleted it. It was like,
That's cool.
Got me. I've heard about plenty of people who are inactive just long enough for Niantic to clean out the
Service space.
service space, and so I
Is
just
there
got,
a lot of Pokestops in
got
Benson?
cleaned up.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's
Sweet.
That was fun when that game first came out and we went downtown.
That was-
Us three, not Skyler.
Yeah, it'll never happen again.
I was
And there was so many people down there.
Dude, there's still a good population down there that play it.
I'm sure.
no joke. So like I was walking around in Amsterdam when I was on my honeymoon in November, and I was just walking through the streets like super early in the morning because I hadn't really figured out the time change.
How time works in Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's different, and you would think I'd figure it out because there's clocks everywhere. But
Yeah.
nope. So I was walking around super early in the morning, and I saw this dude. He looked pretty frazzled, hair everywhere, and like big overcoat and stuff.
It was a
And-
mirror.
Yeah, that's probably it.
was a
But
good joke.
he was walking by with his phone out, and I heard the Pokemon Go menu selection sounds. Boing. So that was pretty great. It was a nice little connection I had with that guy.
It brings
And
people
then I got a
together.
Mr. Mime.
You
too, so-
winked at him. Oh, you got a Mr. Mime. Nice.
I got a Mr. Mime and a Farfetch'd because there's an event going on.
They had an event in March where like all eggs, no matter the rarity, were 2 kilometers to hatch. Oh, dude, I spent almost 7 hours walking around Zarinsky,
Nice.
hatching eggs.
It's like the end of X-Men Origins. Keep walking till your feet bleed.
I prepared. I brought a backpack with trail rations, water.
A pop tent.
I had
That's the
my.
closest you'll be to be an actual Pokemon trainer.
I
That
know,
was it
right? I
there.
had my battery backup.
I stole some girl's bike. It was real sick.
Yeah, I kicked her down. She was 8.
What is she gonna do? Fight me?
But it was great because I could put my backpack in the basket in the bike.
There you go.
Then happy music plays as you're riding it.
And then I get a phone call from some professor. He's like, now's not the time to use that.
You don't fucking know me.
Old asshole.
Ride my bike where I please.
I'm currently re-downloading Pokemon Go.
All right.
We'll be level 3 next week or something.
Well, if you hit level 5, you get to choose your team.
Wow.
Choose the right one this time.
Valor.
I'll go with my gut if that does
Valor.
anything.
We need, to team up. If you do choose Team Instinct, then we have to like team up like a coalition government.
Yeah.
We have to so they can't form a majority.
Right. Although we need
Like we have already.
we need
yeah.
2 more people, another Instinct, another Valor, just to balance it out.
The zoo's pretty fun to go to for Pokestops and stuff.
Yeah, let's look
Yes,
at
it
real
is.
animals while we
I know,
catch
yeah.
fake ones.
All
That
right.
joke's never been made before.
Let's get into technology news. I'm just staring at technology news and not doing anything about it.
Yeah, we've been dragging it.
Programmed for your pleasure.
Floppy disks, CDs, and Blu-rays. This is technology.
Please assume the position.
All right. Is anyone aware of kind of the situation with ZTE, the Chinese
Yes and no.
telecommunication
Like, I know
firm?
very high-level things about it. That's it.
Well, so they've been basically banned from doing business with the U.S. It's just shady business practices. The Trump administration has been talking about, maybe we could work something out. Regardless, right now, they cannot do business with American companies. That's causing a problem with one of their urinals.
Sorry, one time.
The urinal in question is located in the ZTE's offices in Shenzhen, China, and is made by New Jersey-based plumbing manufacturer American Standard. The fixture currently sits unusable with a note stating it cannot be fixed. They say our company is now subject to the export ban posed by the U.S. government. Since this bathroom appliance is a product of American Standard, we can't produce the spare parts to repair due to the export ban. When the export ban is lifted, we promise to get the parts, repair it, and resume operation at once. We regret any inconvenience this may have caused.
Thanks,
They just
Obama.
get a Chinese toilet and just replace it.
I guess they don't make toilets in China?
Yeah. No, it's just holes.
I guess that is a sentence I never thought I'd say. I guess they don't make toilets in China.
I think that it's probably like because we have the opposite where you have like the very
They
The weebs who have the fucking Japanese toilet where you just squat over it and take a dump without ever touching a seat.
and then it like super soakers you.
Yeah.
And then it
blasts you.
super soakers you.
Yeah. Then it, runs you through the whole car wash with the spinning flaps and a robot hand comes out and gives you a high five.
Wax treatment at the end.
So you got those people here, and I
never
think
pay
in
for
the
the
other
wax.
side of planet Earth, they have that. Is they're like, oh, let's use American urinals so we can get lightly pattered by our own urine as it bounces back onto our khakis.
And then some asshole spits gum in the urinal, and you know that's not going to go anywhere, so someone has to clean that up.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that. If I ever see anyone do that, I'm going to strangle them.
With your dick.
Whatever's available.
Whatever I've got my hands around.
Yeah.
Their neck, my cock.
So on the boats, were the bathrooms always like pretty clean, or was it like
You just
a
piss off the
shit
side.
show?
Yeah, you just piss off the side.
It kind of depends.
You stick
So,
your
like,
ass out a porthole.
I got a story. Hold on. So there was bathrooms attached to living quarters, and the living quarters were like 30 dudes, and then all of us were responsible for cleaning that restroom. But then there were like one-offs all throughout the ship where it was just like one bathroom, and people were assigned to clean that, but it usually wasn't those people who used it the most. So those people who were using it would just go to town. They would fucking ride that like a rented mule. They just destroy those poor toilets. So those ones would usually be pretty gnarly. But for the most part, they were clean.
Cool.
It
I
was,
just wondered, with so many dudes on one ship, there's always got to be the person that's like, I'm gonna shit everywhere.
yeah. The best way I could describe the motif of the restroom was Cyborg from Justice League or Teen Titans.
We're in it. We're so there.
Yeah.
yeah.
If he had a bathroom
Okay.
designed after his sort of motif,
Yeah.
it would be like that.
So just
Lot of-
all metal.
A lot of metal.
LEDs?
No.
Can he turn
sorry,
into like
yes.
a sonic arm?
LED bar lights to replace our fluorescents because they're more energy efficient.
Nice.
And so bright and draining.
Right. So like, does he have a car? Does the bathroom have a car?
No.
Does the bathroom have a little green friend who's a vegan?
I don't actually think that's part of Cyborg.
Does the bathroom have a show on Cartoon Network about 3 p.m. on weekdays?
Is it called Bathroom Go?
Take a shit. Go! Yeah. But yeah, it was just a very, very clinical setting for you to drop your twosies.
All right.
So anyway, one time I was on the phone with Erica. I was in the very aft portion of the ship because that was the best place to get service. And
And aft is the
butt,
the back
Butt
of the
of
boat.
the ship.
Oh, that's neat. I feel like I'm there.
bow, aft, stern, port, starboard.
Ooh,
I
look at
bowed.
him dropping knowledge.
Oh, we
You're a little
just
sailor boy.
we basically just went through boot camp.
Yeah, there you go. You guys are sailors now.
I
You did it.
didn't do nearly as many push-ups as I thought I would.
We've been deputized.
The pact has been sealed. So I'm in the aft section of the boat to, talk to, at that point, my fiance, and started getting a little bit of the BGs, little bubble guts. So I'm like, hey, yeah, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. And she's like, oh wait, hold on, let me tell you just one story from work. And this was back when she was working at a restaurant upstream. And
I drove by upstream recently, and boy, that's sad because it's gone.
oh yeah, the shell that was once
The shell
upstream.
that is once upstream.
Yeah, so she she's telling me a story from work, and I love you, honey, but I hate those fucking stories. They were the worst because it was like, oh, someone rude came in and they were rude to you? No. And then you had to deal with them? Oh. And then a manager got involved? Whoa. And that's the story. That's the story like 9 times out of 10.
And you did your job? Me.
You know I'm in a metal tube in the ocean right now, honey.
So,
I'm fighting for your freedom, and you're bitching about this person's coffee. All right?
Yeah. So she's telling me the story, and I can't even remember the story because the entire time I'm just like walking back and forth, just kind of shifting my weight, just like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Hey, I really have to go. It's like, okay, but hold on, I just want to double check something, and it was like going to be the next time we talked or whatever.
Click.
And so she starts like getting halfway through that sentence, like, okay, I gotta go, I love you, bye, and then I hang up the phone, and I know I'm gonna poop. I'm gonna shoot out some waste. So I start walking where I lived, which was the nearest accessible restroom for me, because most of the other ones, those one-offs, have like locks on them sometimes. So my restroom was all the way to the front of the ship, forward on the port side, and I was aft on the starboard.
Okay, so you had to go
I thought I made it
diagonal
through
across the
camp,
ship.
but I'm not there.
So I have to traverse the whole ship to get to the bathroom, and I have to go up and down 2 sets of stairs.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you're trailing away from your mic there a little bit. There you go.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, I'm
You need to get closer to the mic about this shit story.
So I'm
ASMR the fuck out of this, dude.
So I had to go up 2 flights of stairs and then back down 2 more flights of stairs. And I knew the shocking impact of feet hitting stairs probably wasn't going to be the best for me in this situation. And I'm not sure if you guys have dealt with this, but anytime you're about to poop and it's not your idea, your body will just wave of sweat. Where it's just like, it's coming.
It loops up every orifice.
So I'm about maybe 25 feet away from where I was. I'm like halfway to the first trial in my Herculean journey of going up the first flight of stairs. And then
A minotaur shows up.
and I get hit with the wave of sweat. So not an actual wave being in the Navy, but a wave of sweat.
I was worried.
Yeah. So I realized there's no chance. There's no way I'm going to make it. This is like I have to be sitting on a toilet in the next 45 seconds or I'm toast. That's it. So I have to go back to the aft part of the ship. It was called a mooring station, where we have all the ropes that tie the ship to the dock. And with those, we have cutouts of the ship, portholes, to feed the rope out. So what I did was I squatted down. I went into a little bit kind of a hidden area, not necessarily right in the open, but I squatted down and I held myself against the side of the ship while I dangled my butt out of the porthole, and I just took a shit. And I was really worried that I was gonna soil my clothes, so I almost entirely taken my pants off, and I took my jacket off and threw it in the corner.
As you always get naked when you have a good shit.
Yeah, right.
Like, it doesn't matter where you are. It can be on a fucking boat in the ocean. You take it all off, dude.
You gotta leave your worldly possessions behind. This is a very religious experience.
Pulling your shoes off through your head. Here it comes!
Yeah. So I take my jacket off and I throw it off the side because I don't want shit on it. And then I drop to what I would call a maintainable PSI of poop. I didn't get it all out. There's some finishing touches that needed to be made, but it was something I could maintain. Now comes the second part of my journey. Is then I got to figure out how I'm gonna wipe, because this was not by any means a clean getaway. So I had to. I was kind of fielding my options as far as what article of clothing I was most comfortable losing. It would boil down to taking more time to take off my boot and then just removing a sock and wiping with that, or just saying fuck it and wipe with my jacket and throw that overboard. So I resigned to using my jacket and I picked it up, and for some reason the universe delivered to me a roll of toilet paper. because I don't think I was the first or the last to use this hole. So I had toilet paper just there, but I kind of ruined it for everyone else because like that was the first time. It was probably the only time I'll ever have the opportunity to do this, but I just wiped with the whole roll, which is, I feel like, a real baller move to do. So I just took that whole fucking roll and just, woo! Wasn't actually as great as I thought it would be, and then I threw it overboard.
Is that when you knew there was a god? Like when that roll actually just appeared?
That was when I heartily entertained the idea that there was a god, yes.
Like you witnessed a miracle. That was it right there, dude.
Jesus made fish sandwiches. I got a toilet paper out of nowhere.
I was taking a shit off a boat.
Jesus was there for me.
Oh, man.
It's a good story.
2 bears in robes. The Charmin bears come. Like, here it is, my child.
Don't use the whole roll. Oh,
God, he's wiping with the whole thing. That's baller, though. That's a baller move.
I can just imagine, like, in the middle of Under the Sea, there's just like...
Shitty roll of toilet paper. Who does this? What animal does this?
God damn it, Daniel. You want to go up there?
Aquaman's just like, oh.
Okay, yeah, so I thoroughly derailed technology news.
I think this is the best technology. Like they've advanced ships so much.
Where they produce toilet paper on a whim.
Yeah, actually, I had nothing to follow that up with that would have been good, so I pretty much just axed the rest of technology news.
All right.
But I do have some news for us.
There you go.
When there's some strange news
Oh, Skyler
in your
dropped.
neighborhood,
Three-hit combo.
I'll fucking kill you.
I was doing that for the longest time after you left.
Yeah, well, he was like, oh, Skyler's voice changed a little bit. Firefighter suspended for allegedly filming porn in a fire station.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The city of
What are they using it for?
the city of Akron, Ohio, has suspended 2 firefighters after they filmed porn in a fire station.
Gender?
Porn.
Their names are Arthur Dean and Dean Eller. I like how Dean Eller had to differentiate himself from Arthur Dean by having 2 N's
So it was
in the
just
word
2
Dean.
dudes? Whoa. Was it 2 dudes?
The 2
making
dudes
porn?
were suspended. There were other people there to make the porno.
They were probably just
Zack and
producers.
Miri
Oh, okay,
style
all right.
Situation.
They're probably just producers.
Yeah, all right. Glenda, I've got this great idea. Come down to the fire station.
I just don't understand. Like, what? Why would they get? Like, what were they using the fire station for? Were they currently fighting a fire? Were these guys fucking off their job, like not fighting a fire? Like, I mean, what are you using this big space for? It's perfect.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, the only issue that we have here is like if I bet if they would have went through the whole volunteer firefighter thing and they just fucked there, it'd have been fine. But the issue is we had cameras. That's the issue.
Yeah, they filmed it. I don't know why this is interesting at all, but these 2 firefighters were hired on the same day in September 2000. They've been with the department for 18 years.
Yeah, they just became best friends. That's what it was.
That's exactly it. And then one of them saw probably Zack and Miri and was like, bro, Arthur.
This doesn't seem too hard.
No, we can do this.
A rat got stuck inside an ATM in India and ate $19,000 worth of rupees. Tam, you got a joke? You got a joke there, Tam?
It was the most inappropriate joke I could have possibly thought of.
Well, this is 3-hit combo, and we're high quality entertainment, so let's just spew it out.
They prefer to be called Jews, Matt.
Oh my god!
Oof.
I didn't want to say it.
That
It
was-
came to my brain.
that was not
you
where I
forced
thought-
me.
I thought-
You made me.
I thought you were gonna make like a rupee joke.
Yeah, I rescind that offer for making that joke.
Yeah, when Tam said it wasn't good, I was pretty much on board with Tam. And then Andy is over here like, oh, this is 3 combo. I'm like, I don't think he's got what you think he's got.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was like a rupee or a fat joke, or like a Golden Corral joke, but
Golden Corral joke? Do you have a joke?
No,
That was
Stand-up
specific.
shopping one.
Golden Corral is like the
worth shopping.
GameStop for old people.
Andy is like most of a comedian's brain, where like he has like all of the concepts, but none of the delivery.
Yeah.
I could probably do a Golden Corral joke. I just can't finish it. I don't know.
Camilla makes a good point. When I try to be funny, I'm not funny. It's when it just naturally happens.
I'm trying to think of Tam's analogy. The Golden Corral is like the GameStop for old people. So what, do they come in there with like their own pie and it's like trying to sell it to them? And like, I'll give you $1 for the pie.
Golden Corral's like, man, I can do 5% back on this pie. You've already eaten it, and it's not even the same container. So
Gamers will give me twice the amount for this pie.
Yeah, but you don't have the recipe sheet on it. So like, how am I supposed to give it to somebody else if I don't have the recipe sheet?
Golden Corral was like the backup to Old Country Buffet for old people, and once Old Country Buffet closed,
Golden Corral had the monopoly.
yeah,
the
Golden
chokehold
Corral
on
was
the
like,
market.
this is it, Marty. We're going in big.
Chokehold on the market.
That we have rules set in place to keep monopolies from happening. But
They don't apply to
Golden
Golden
Corral.
Corral.
all you can eat establishments.
How do you think they can afford Jeff Foxworthy for their commercials?
I didn't
Wait,
know
really?
Old Country
Old
Buffet
people,
closed.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was still that one over there off of
No,
Center.
that's gone.
Nah, dog.
Now it's a lounge or a bar. or
Who
something.
gives a
Is it?
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is.
Did they get the old people smell out?
No, that's permanently in there.
It
was part of the contract.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
selling.
part-
That's one of the selling options.
It comes with the old people smell pre-installed.
Fucking great.
If you need us to reestablish that old people smell, we do have a bus load that we can bring in every couple months.
They're confused.
Have them
They
roll
still
around.
think that they're- yeah, you don't have to serve them. Just let them sit here.
We change
Do
out your
you
filters and
have-
your old people smell.
Do you have chocolate milk in a vending machine? Oh, Harry loves chocolate milk. No,
You
no.
mispronounced Tamrin. Tamrin loves chocolate milk.
So a Major League Baseball fan was in a bad spot. Wrong place at the wrong time. Are you guys aware of the Philly Fanatic?
Yeah,
The big green guy? Yeah, well,
he's an asshole.
yeah, well, yes, he is because
no.
he shot this fan in the face with a hot dog.
Wait, did he have his mouth open? If he had his mouth open, he was asking for it.
What was he wearing? Because it.
Did he have lipstick on? This is important.
This is
Well,
important.
first of all, I think she did have lipstick on.
Oh, my joke's not funny anymore. See ya.
Take it back.
About to get Me Too'd all over the place.
The Philly Fanatic shot a Frankfurter out of a hot dog shaped cannon into the stands. Now, this wasn't like a hand cannon. This was like on the back of a fucking Jeep.
Yeah, it's like a mounted machine. Yeah,
It was a 50 cal hot dog cannon.
fucking Frankfurter mortar. Covers her ears.
And the fan is not mad. She says, at least it's funny. It's a story I can tell people.
What a salute.
So, like,
Cool, she got sense of humor.
was it?
But she definitely has a very bruised eye.
I'm just wondering, like, how close this was.
Oh,
Like,
this
was
is an
there
old
a part
lady.
and then it landed on her? Because then, like, who could say that he was, like, aiming for it? Or was this, like, point blank, like, I'm 6 feet away and I opened your mouth? But down!
It's an old lady.
I wonder if he Babe Ruthed it. He was like, that
Call the
one.
shot.
Called the shot.
Your fucking mouth is about to have my meat in it.
The Dow.
Better stick out your tongue. This is going all the way down your stomach. You don't need to chew this puppy.
Better not breathe in. It's going to catch a lung.
Yeah.
Just fully inhale a hot dog.
All right, so there was a quote wolf-like animal that baffled officials in
It was a furry.
Oregon.
It's a furry. Cross my fingers. It's a furry.
This wolf-like animal came in, and they were baffled by it. A ranger shot and killed the thing on its property near the Montana town of Denton. He brought the carcass to state wildlife authorities, who were puzzled by its appearance and speculated the animal may have been some sort of hybrid. Turns out the animal was a wolf. It's just a wolf.
Just a regular old wolf.
They're over here freaking out, like, what the fuck is this thing? It looks like a wolf. Well, guess what it was?
Yeah, it's
wolf.
It was a wolf.
It sounds like
Nailed it. Got it in one.
No wolf dog hybrid here.
asked and
That's-
answered, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. I think that's what I should start refer to things by like human-like creatures that I'm doing 3-hit combo because you can't be sure.
They prefer to be called G.
It's 2018. We can't. Yeah, we can't assume anymore. Human-like creature. I feel like is a. Is gonna be the new
I'm a
norm.
human. I'm a humankin.
Yeah.
Florida man asks cops to make sure his meth is good.
That's an upstanding citizen.
Douglas Peter Kelly feared a ripoff on his crystal meth because he said he had a bad reaction. So he contacted the sheriff's office and asked to have the drugs tested. Investigators said Kelly wanted to, quote, press charges against the person who sold him the illegal drug a week earlier. So, drug unit detectives invited him to come in and have the contraband tested. Kelly then drove to the sheriff's office and allegedly gave detectives a crystal-like substance wrapped in aluminum foil, tested positive for methamphetamine.
It was those Spyro Dragons we talked about at the top of the show.
Got it. Yeah.
He was arrested on possession of methamphetamine and taken next door to the Putnam County Jail.
I love it.
So what's going on with that lawsuit, though? It sounds like you could finger the dealer.
Maybe he'll take a plea deal.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
Yeah, I could definitely see him, pleading out like, "Hey, this is who I bought it from. You can take down the whole empire and let me go."
Man, yeah, I've seen some of the neighborhoods where they make the Florida meth. Empire is a very loose term. It's usually there's no kingpin. It's just like 3 dudes, maybe.
in like a rented storage unit.
Yeah, or a mobile home.
We've all seen
Or
Breaking
base
Bad.
housing.
We've all seen Breaking Bad. We get how it works, Skyler.
Yeah, you get super rich.
You have to have cancer first.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Just gonna get a little bit of cancer.
Just a little bit, Stan.
Jesse, we have to cook.
Guys, that will do it for news, and that will do it for this episode of 3-Hit Combo Podcast. It's a long one, over an hour.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there was a big poop story in it.
Yeah. We had a long one last week, too, in the E3 one. It was 59 minutes exactly.
That's a long one for just the two of us.
Yeah, 59:00:00.
Real quick, guys, there was a couple of funny things that I forgot to mention. One was realistic Splatoon, the Vietnam era. I need that to happen. And then also the darkest Batman timeline.
God damn it, Skyler.
I mentioned this to Tamron. So I've been working on it's more on the concept stage of a book.
I think you need to find an artist first.
Yeah, probably. Well, it could just be novelization. But it's Batman the Darkest Timeline. So basically, Thomas and Martha Wayne are invited to go see Zorro by a notorious mugger from Gotham City. And then as they're leaving through the back exit...
After the mugger got scared.
Yeah, after the mugger got scared at the movie. Who should be there but a jealous 10-year-old Bruce Wayne who got blown off by his parents who didn't go to his dance recital. So then Bruce Wayne shoots and kills his parents, and the mugger vows to take revenge by dressing up like a bat and terrorizing 10-year-old Bruce Wayne to prove to him that there's consequences to his actions.
Pee your pants.
Yeah, so that's the book I'm kind of working on. Comic or novel? I still up in
Not
the
sure.
but yeah, so 10-year-old Bruce Wayne kills his parents.
We've already contacted Mark Hamill to see if he'd play the voice of Joe Chill. He asked us to stop calling.
Well,
I really need to get an agent or something.
that's impressive. Yeah, an agent would help.
I'm looking up for investors. We'll follow on investors. So I mean, if
Kickstart it.
Jared Leto keeps contacting us, but we told him we'd have a real Joker instead.
Jared Leto needs to stop calling us.
We're good, Jared. If you could just
Maybe if you didn't send a bunch of full condoms to people, maybe we'd have talked to you. But this is a weird thing to do as like an actor portraying in a movie. Fucking weirdo.
Well, I wish you luck on that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to take off.
Updated.
Yeah. I'll keep you guys updated.
Maybe you
on
can
the
read segments
saga.
when you get chunks
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, we could do a table read.
Yeah, sure.
Do a table read.
Stop, Martha Wayne, you bitch. Oh my God, Bruce, is that you? And you're holding a gun pointed at me.
Yes, this gun I found.
All right. So remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3hitcombo podcast, twitter.com/3hitcombo PC. Email us, 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. We are the defenders of the nudes. And remember to find us on YouTube, 3-Hit Combo Podcast. So for the full group, Andy, Skyler, Tam, this is Matt, signing out.